What's up, guys? Welcome to the beginning of Modded RimWorld for Alpha 12. That starts now. If the thumbnail and the title didn't give it away, if it didn't spoil the delicious surprise, well, now you know. So, before I get started, and after I'm done hopefully being silly, I just phrased that all weird. I'm going to tell you guys what I have running as far as the game is concerned. I'm using the Alpha 12D build for RimWorld. I'm using the Ultimate Overhaul Modpack that is, as of this video, the latest version, and as well as a few patches for the mod pack. I'm using the No Seeds Please patch because I enjoyed seeds for the first few games, but after the beginning of the game it just gets kind of tedious if you really want to like grow something but you don't have the seed, so then you have to like try to wait and hopefully you'll get the seed from a trader, or hope that it like comes in some sort of cargo pod drop, and then after you have all the seeds, then you just keep getting more seeds and you have to find places to put them, and they need to be hauled, and it's more stuff to haul in addition to like the crop yield. You have to haul the seed, and just, yeah, basically how long-winded that explanation was is a good summation of my feelings for No Seeds, or for the Seeds mod. So we're running No Seeds Please patch. We're running the Tools for Hauling patch, I believe it's called. It adds in a backpack that I think it's like a backpack that's craftable, and a hand cart that's craftable that a colonist will man, and they'll go around and they'll like fill up the cart. So that sounds neat. I'm actually really excited to see that. And I'm also using the Rimsenal patch, which I believe adds in a bunch of just like high-tech, like fancy sci-fi type armor and weapons. But I'm honestly not 100% certain on that one. I just figured, why not add it in? I was going to use Crash Landing, but I couldn't get it to work. Even following instructions I was given, I couldn't get it to work. So unfortunately, there will be no Crash Landing for this season, which I've been told that it really only affects the beginning. So, I don't know. The beginning may not be as interesting, but, you know, it is what it is. Let's go and get started. I've already created a world. I've already created a preset for Prepare Carefully, so we can get through it kind of quickly, and then we'll get in the game, and I'll talk a little bit about our characters. So, I went kind of back and forth between Sadistic and Hildegard, just because I've never actually started a game with them. Sadistic, it says that she generates lots of small annoying incidents but less raids, and just describing something as annoying makes me not want to do it, because it makes me think like we're constantly going to have our batteries discharging and our crops getting destroyed by blights. Like that is annoying. True, yes, and I mean it says it's annoying, so I'm just not going to try it because it says it's annoying. Hildegard Epic is less incidents but more raids or big threats, and as I've never started a game on Hildegard Epic, I'm gonna go ahead and just click on rough, and depending on how it goes within maybe the first week or so, I will increase the difficulty at challenge, and then from there, if maybe like a week later, if I feel it's, you know, if I'm ready to die, if I'm prepared to die, then we'll go to extreme. We'll see how it goes, but we're gonna start on rough. This is our world, Rasthuben. The seed is Mutton Stash. You can see at the top right of the map, Mutton Stash space 12. The reason for that is because a few of you have told me that I need to actually be in one of these colonies at some point, which is going to be weird, me saying midnight, so it just feels like I'm talking in a third person like some ass. I was going to put in Mutton Stash as my nickname, but Mutton Stash is actually too long for a nickname, and there aren't any Mutton Stashes in the game. So yeah, that's completely irrelevant to the map, but the seed is Mutton Stash space 12 if you would like this specific map. We're going to be playing in a jungle because it was actually requested at some point during the last season that I try out a jungle, and I have picked this tile right here for a couple of reasons. The first reason is that I like water. It's on the water. I have guaranteed water on this map. The second reason is we're not actually using the Embracers defensive patch that makes the game really easy. So I wanted to make sure our defensive situation was kind of like what I usually do in vanilla RimWorld, where it's kind of that urban defense style. So we're going to be building out in the open. We're not going to be going into mountains or anything like that because this is a flat. We just don't have that option. So it's just taken out of our hands completely. We don't have the option. I won't be tempted to dig into a mountain at all. We're going to be building somewhere near the water, which is going to be nice and beautiful, hopefully. And another reason is I have expressed my dislike of sandstone, and I'm hoping that playing on this map will make me change my mind at least a little bit, at least so I tolerate sandstone. So that's a personal goal for me. We're going to have a growing period of year-round. It's not going to get too hot, hopefully. It's not going to get too cold at all, ever. It's going to be kind of like Florida, I guess. I'm going to play on a large map, 300 by 300. Hopefully it won't be too laggy. That's going to be our site. Again, the map seed is Mutton Stash Space 12. And if you would like to know exactly where we're playing on this little lake down here. And this little tile right there. You can see the coordinates 30.93 degrees east and 19.73 degrees north. Go. I have made a preset. I would like to load that preset, please. So let's briefly talk about the characters a little bit. We have Midnight, me. That's me, guys. We have Geo. If you'll remember, Geo died at the end of last season. And we have Endovier, who didn't die at the end of last season. He made it off on the ship. We're gonna go ahead and we're just gonna play it right now. If you guys want to pause and read these, that's fine. I'm just gonna go and tell you right now. I'm gonna be talking about it once we get in the game. So let's go ahead and get in the game. After we talk about this, of course. Not, you know, I totally didn't forget about this. I wouldn't. So, we don't have any resources, as you'll notice. We have medicine, food. I guess those are still resources. But we have medicine, some dried food, as well as packaged survival meals, and then the weapons for each of our colonists. No silver, no wood, no steel. I'm not bringing anything else. I'm not even bringing animals. And that's part of the little fiction I've concocted in my mind brain, that hopefully I'll be able to word in some almost eloquent manner. Yes. Let's go ahead and get started. Also, I would like to say happy Monday. Hopefully you're having a good Monday. I know a lot of people don't like Mondays. I actually don't really like Mondays. Monday is probably the worst day of the week for me. It really is. I like these buildings right here. Oh my, look at that. Let's go ahead and Geo's gonna get this Blaze Phaser Blade, and Dovier is gonna get the Subjugation Crystal, and I'm gonna get the Terminus Rifle. So I'll quickly go over these weapons. The Subjugation Crystal is, for those that don't know, basically a little taser, a very fast firing taser. And Dovier is gonna be using this. Geo, if you'll remember, she liked the melee weapons in the last version of Modded, and Geo's gonna get the Blaze Phaser Blade in this version of Modded because I've been told during last season that it's pretty cool. It actually lights things on fire, which makes them run around and panic instead of hitting you back. So that's what Geo's gonna be using, and I am going to be using this Terminus Rifle that I had an issue with one of the recordings and I'm having to start over. So I saw what this did as a rattlesnake attacked me and walked away, and I thought, man, I'm going to show you what's up. It took a while, but I did. But this isn't a sniper rifle. It seems like a sniper rifle. It does a damage of 50. It's got a range of 50. It's got a long cooldown like sniper rifles have. Long range accuracy is a little bit lower, but the short, medium, and touch are all pretty dandy. Says stripping enemies apart molecule by molecule. Origin of this mysterious weapon dates as far back as the pick of the Federation. It's not a sniper rifle, you guys. You'll see, though. If you don't know what it is, you will see. I believe this is going to be one of the Rimsenal mods, or Rimsenal weapons that comes in. That was brought in by Rimsenal. Pick words and stick with them. So, let's have a peek around the map real quick. Now, one thing I was thinking about doing is actually building along the beach. You can't actually build on water, which is dumb. You should, like, if we can build spaceships and stuff, we should be able to build platforms and supports that would support some sort of building over the water, but that's okay. That's fine. Sure. That's, again, my opinion, if you didn't know. So basically, since we can't build over, are those just rocks? Those are just rocks. Okay, I thought they were like some weird turtle. Don't judge me. Since you can't build over the water, that means enemies can walk through the water. So if we were to build a colony right here, say this was our colony, unless we built our wall along the sand, which would restrict our beautiful private beachfront access, enemies would be able to just walk through back here. So what we're actually going to do is wall off the backside, and then the bottom and the top side, and then our kill box area, our main combat area, will actually be somewhere along the beach. Maybe even right here. I mean, we do have a geothermal right here. What else do we have? We have this large structure that's probably going to be super dangerous. We have another structure and another structure. Another geothermal. I think our colony is actually going to go probably pretty much exactly like right here. And then we will expand out as we need. There is a lovely patch of rich, fertile soil right here. There's another lovely patch of fertile soil right here. So you know what, you guys? I think, man, this is hard. I would like to build here and use this as farmland, but for the time being, like, that's going to be such a walk, and then we don't know what's in here either. What is this? This is concrete, actually. That's pretty strong. We need to get some trees coming down, though. That way we can at least patch it up with some wood for the time being, I guess. This is, I'm guessing, slate and granite. Is there, what is this? This is copper. Interesting. This is clay bricks. There's some more steel that's completely new. What do we have around the map? That's uranium, copper, which is new to me. I don't actually know what all is in this this mod pack. Like, what all has changed from when I was playing the mod pack for you guys. So it'll be interesting. We're going to deconstruct this and take it all the way over here and try to patch up a little bit of the wall. Is this concrete too? Nope. Well, that sucks. I think we have a good spot on the map. Are there any like neat little animals or anything? I did see the giant hedgehog. I'm hoping we have a giant hedgehog on this map. But I don't see one right now, unfortunately. And that makes me kind of sad that we don't have him. So this is going to be our little living area for the time being. I'm not going to go all the way down here and plant stuff in here. We're going to just plant in this area right here because it's going to be closer. Which means we'll need a stockpile. About here-ish. Sure, sounds reasonable. We'll also need a dumping stockpile, which is a different button. About here-ish. I'm going to make this no rotten, please. That's gross. Stockpile. We're going to have a good-sized stockpile right here for food and medicine. So food, medicine, there we go. That's going to go there. And then we're going to go ahead and set up a few basic orders. We're going to need to chop down some trees. So I guess we might as well chop down these right here. They'll be kind of in the way. So we'll chop these down. I'm going to wait on the growing. We have enough food. It should last us a few days. This is more copper, more steel. Lots of steel around here. Some more uranium around here. That'll be pretty good. So I think this is a pretty good area. We have 2 geothermals that will fit nicely within our colony. And we got some nice soil down here for when we expand. We have a good amount of steel. Lots of trees in the area. I could actually just plant trees down in this area. And we even have a room that we can use as a prison once we get a door up. So we'll set up some work orders real quick. Let these guys get to doing things. And then we'll go from there. We'll go from there. Alright, so me Midnight, we has information. I am going to be primarily the farmer and cook. I will also help out with construction if I have time, as well as crafting if I have time. I'm also going to handle the hunting duties as well. So I'm going to put hunting and cooking on a 2. We're going to say growing of 1, construction 3, and then just normal crafting. as a 3. The smithing and tailoring, that's fine if I get to it, but other than that, that's fine. I'm going to do mining as a 4. You know what, I'll say mining as a 3, plant cutting as a 2, because I want to make sure we get this stuff cut down. And I'm going to put hauling as a 2 as well. So we'll go for growing, then cooking and hunting, followed by plant cutting, followed by hauling, and then we'll go for the construction and crafting duties after that. And Dovier is going to be our primary trader / warden. He's also going to be our primary researcher, our only researcher really, and he's not going to be an artist. And if you'll notice, he can't do much. That is because he requested specifically to be a mad scientist child that grew up to be a medieval lord, which is one of the reasons why he's one of the founding colonists, because I can't actually just make that happen in the game. It's not like I can add those traits to him or anything. That's his backstory. That's his life. I can't fudge that, you guys. Geo is going to be our primary animal handler, as well as our main builder and main crafter. I'm going to turn crafting up to a 1. I'll leave smithing and tailoring down to 3s. Hauling, you know what, I'll put these up to a 2. No, I'll leave them down as 3. Hauling will be a 1 or a 2. I'm going to put cleaning up to a 1. No, cleaning to a 2. I'll put cleaning to a 2 for me. I'm going to be the housewife, guys. Midnight's going to be mother hen midnight, housewife midnight, whatever you want to, whatever. I'm fine with it. I'm comfortable. Mining, plant cutting, there we go. So Geo, builder, crafter, animal handler. Sounds good. And Dovier is, I don't know where Dovier is. And Dovier's just over here. It's now raining, and Dovier's next to a Rim dog. Did that stuff ever get deconstructed? I don't even know where it was now. I guess it was up here. Is it already hauled up here? Did she... Oh my, she did haul all of it up here. That's excellent. Let's go ahead and get our concrete wall up. It takes 6 concrete per wall. So we should actually have enough to patch all of this up. Minus a door. Or 2. Maybe? It's going to be close. It's going to be close. And we also need sleeping spots because I'm a terrible person. So let's get these in. And Dovier's probably asleep already. No, he's coming back. He's on his way. Alright, cool. We did have enough. And let's go ahead and get just a wooden door in. We have exactly 2 concrete left. That worked out quite nicely. We'll get a wooden door in as well as a torch. Just kind of here, I guess. And it is going to get a little dark at night, you guys. It's actually not as bad as I was expecting, or not as dark as I was expecting. I do need to get in touch with Ninefinger and see if he can give me that little handy dandy YouTube patch that he gave me last time. Ancient Danger, I know. That is a huge Ancient Danger. I've never actually seen one that big. But yeah, I'll see if he can give me the patch to make it just a little bit brighter, just a smidge brighter. And I need to actually go in here and turn these down to small. There we go. And I'm guessing this is telling me that I'm hot. I'm also naked. Why am I naked? Why would I take my pants off? I don't understand why I would take the pants off. Like, if you're hot, then maybe take off the overalls? If that'll help you? Am I gonna put him back on? No, I'm gonna sweep some dirt. Good talk. Good talk, everyone. Midnight, you're doing a great job. Alright, let's set up a couple more things. We'll see about getting a research bench, which I believe takes ore and planks. So we'll get a research bench going here for in the future. The hand sawmill will need steel and wood as well. I was gonna say steel and ore as well. That wouldn't make sense at all. We'll put that right there, and we'll go ahead and set up a mining order right here to get some of this delicious steel. We have some trees that we're getting cut down, and let's go ahead and set up a growing zone out here. We'll do a couple little growing zones. We'll do a couple little like 4x4 patches, I guess. Actually, let's do it. Look at that. You jerk. And I believe we can really only grow potatoes right now, so we're just gonna have 2 little patches of potatoes. Okay, so let's look at some stats while these guys are going about their business. Endovier, character, mad scientist child followed by a medieval lord, which means he's incapable of all the fun stuff. I gave him fast walker, jealous, and sanguine for his traits. Fast walker because I typically wake him up to trade with people. It looks like Geo is now doing the stripping thing, taking off this muffalo wool brocade vest of persuasion, social chat, impact, and market value. You know what, Endovier, you're gonna wear that. This is why I give him fast walker, because I just wake him up arbitrarily, and that's okay. It's okay. We need to chop this tree down as well as this tree. Yes, so back to his stuff. Jealous. Because he's a medieval lord, I figured he would like to have the greatest stuff in the land. And I mean, that means his bedroom needs to be better than everyone else's. So this actually gives him a mood penalty. If someone has a more impressive room than him, this goes with the new like room value sort of thing. Like we can see, this is a rich room. It's a rich room, average size, neutral, a little bit dirty. Not very impressive though. But it goes along with that, and along with the fact that he's supposed to be royalty, and sanguine because he just always feels like he's a little bit better than everyone else, and stuff doesn't affect him quite as much. So for his stats, he's got a little bit of shooting, just a tiny bit, enough to get by if he has to, but royalty likes to play with swords a little bit more. Unfortunately, he doesn't have a sword. I gave him the subjugation crystal because I figured he would appreciate the fact that he's making people bow and subjugation before him. So that's why he has that. Social skill, very high for having to handle his peasants on a daily basis. Medicine skill, because that is one of his learned crafts. Midnight and Geo both. We understand the concept of you have a boo-boo, here's some disinfectant, followed by maybe a little bit of Neosporin, and here's a band-aid, I was going to say bandage, which is a Band-Aid. Basically, here's a Band-Aid, and a lollipop, and a shotgun. There you go. That's a nice reference for you guys. Lollipop and a shotgun. So Endovier is going to be our medic, as well as researching. And that actually goes down past that, which I can't read. I guess it's just fishing, and hopefully there's nothing else past that. But yes, he likes his research stuff, which is going to be a thing. Soon. We're actually working on getting planks right now. We will do it until we have. We'll go 50. I always need to. You need to hit this first. You need to go minus, and then plus, and then there. Okay. There. Done. Done. Make those planks. Got them. So now we have ore. Planks are coming in. We have the research bench going. So again, Endovier, quick recap. Mad scientist, medieval lord. And he's going to be our primary trader / warden, doctor, as well as researcher. Midnight, that's me. I was a mercenary recruit, followed by ace fighter pilots. I'm incapable of nothing. I'm iron-willed, I have a green thumb, and I'm a careful shooter. Now, I was not using points when I did this, and prepare carefully. I would like to point that out. Did I put my pants back on? Or my overalls? I did put my overalls back on. Stop it. I'm not very smart, guys. I'm not very smart. The shooting skill. I gave myself the passion and shooting skill because I enjoy my firearms very much. My dad's a good old country boy from Missouri, and he enjoys his firearms, and he passed that down to me. Melee skill, because I guess maybe in like every RPG I always kind of play as a... What are you doing? Stargazing. Okay. I always just kind of play as a brawler type person, so I figured maybe I'd throw myself a couple points in melee. Social skill, because even though I'm not necessarily having social interaction, I'm sitting in a room by myself. It is after 5 a.m. in the morning, hence the a.m. And I'm chatting with a little microphone. It's still speaking, I suppose. Animals. I did the 4 because, and with the passion, because I really love animals in real life. It's just I'm going to be busy doing the growing and the cooking and then helping out with other stuff. I figured I might as well just not put points into animals. Even though I wasn't using the points in Prepare Carefully, I still didn't want to make everyone like super OP strong for starting out. Did all this stuff get done? No, it didn't. Geo, what are you doing? Couldn't you... You can haul... There you go. There you go, Geo. Geo's going to do some work. So yes, back to me. Back to me. Medicine, again, I know bandage and Neosporin, and that's it. I'll drive you to the doctor if you want. Don't look for anything past that. Cooking. For those of you that don't know, I have a culinary background, so both in game and in real life, my cooking skill is pretty solid. Construction and crafting are going to be kind of like my backup tasks. I'm pretty handy, and I do enjoy building things, so that's why I have that there. And then growing, everyone needs to have a garden at some point in their life, even if said garden is just maybe a large clay pot or something, with some good quality dirt and maybe a single plant. Maybe grow yourself some nice tomatoes, something like that. I have a garden, and it's, I love it. It's good stuff, guys. I highly recommend it. So again, I'm going to be the cook, the grower, and then just kind of like backup labor. Geo, if you'll remember, Geo was dead, as I've previously said. Now I'm in a Dr. Seuss book. Geo, I gave her these backstory things just because you have to pick some, but Geo's an android. So you'll see that she gets a plus 100 mood effect bonus, as well as a move speed bonus, a work speed bonus, and she's immune to the psychic drones, which seems really OP. But she's an android. That's what Geo is. So this isn't the real Geo, and I'll talk about that in a moment. This is Brawler, Bloodlust, and her melee skill is maxed. This is the one thing I did max. Geo likes to stab things. Geo's where, if we were using a budget or like a point allowance in Prepare Carefully, Geo's what like just nicks your credit cards and charges up everything. Social skill, because she's an android, she likes the idea of the human interaction, but she's only a 15-year-old android, so she's not as practiced as someone like Endovier, who is getting attacked by a snake. Fire at the cobra. Subjugate the cobra. Melee the cobra. Go team. Yeah. She likes animals. Animals actually help calm her down a little bit. Construction and crafting, both nice. I feel like they're nice tasks for a droid. Mechanical in nature. So that's what she's going to be doing. She's going to be doing crafting and construction, some other labor, as well as our primary animal handler. Again, she's an android, and that kind of fits in with a little bit of the background that I kind of came up with. I know some of you enjoy the story aspect that I occasionally bring, and I admittedly kind of overlook it quite frequently. So the little story I came up with is during the escape from the last planet, Endovier, who's actually kind of crazy, actually harvested DNA from Geo. Progresso? I don't think so. I wasn't even prepared for this, you guys. I really wasn't even prepared for this. This is gonna be in honor and in reverence and in hopes she doesn't kill us all once she makes it in the colony. Rickyville. So during the escape, Endovier is the only doctor. That's not what happened during the escape, but that is a thing. Endovier took some DNA from Geo and was trying to create a clone of Geo, but he couldn't do it because the escape ship, as they were leaving the atmosphere, the Stargazers, terrorist folks, they sent up some fighters. They ended up shooting loose a couple of the pods, and they even damaged the engines to the point where the ship was just drifting through space. A trade vessel picked them up, informed them that they lost some pods in atmosphere as well as in space. Some of them just decoupled, and then offered them room and board as long as they worked. Oh my goodness. And Dovier, why do you keep making friends? See, this is how this works. It's just like, here, you sit here and take it. It doesn't hurt them at all. You'll notice that. It even stuns Geo, who's standing behind it. We'll move you over here. There we go. There we go. Good talk. That kind of lit him on fire. And Dovier's just, yeah. I don't remember where. Oh yeah, the trade vessel. So everyone was working on the trade vessel. All the survivors. These are armored pants that we have. Armored pants of summer. So now in Dovier's pantsless. What is with you people and stripping your pants? I don't understand it. I don't understand it at all. In Dovier, wear your pants. So Dovier spent all of his free time in the science lab of the trade vessel, the admittedly inadequate science lab, and eventually he ended up creating this synthetic android version of Geo. Once the trade vessel docked at a nearby station, everyone kind of parted, went their separate ways. Dovier and Geo stuck together because he made her, and he ended up using what he learned while building Geo to actually make black market assassin droids and sell them around the RimWorld, or RimWorlds rather. But unfortunately, Dovier, being kind of crazy, forgot about the Stargazer's terrorists and ended up trying to sell them assassin droids, which is where Midnight comes in. Midnight tries to help them. Midnight's just a freelancer doing a little bit of work for corporations from the Glitter Worlds. A corporation heard about Dovier's amazing skills with the droids and sent Midnight to go offer him a job. Basically, some stuff happens. Midnight and Dovier and Geo all crash land on the planet together, thanks to Stargazer's terrorists and Dovier's terrible memory and some good old missiles. So now here we are. We're on the planet, and Dovier is happy that he gets to research everything again that he already researched, because he's kind of crazy. Geo is happy that she gets to stab things and play with some animals, hopefully bunnies or hedgehogs. And Midnight's only hope is that he does not die first, because that would be awkward. So we have some stuff. Let's get some stuff. Oh my. I don't want to talk about that. I am aware that there's like some sort of new research tree / system. I'm going to go for agriculture first, I think. Oh, it actually tells you what it goes into now. Brewing and medicine. This will let us get some extra crops coming in, which could be good, as well as building the walls. Comms are going to be useless because we don't have the steel, and I believe the trade beacon takes steel bars and not steel ores. But I could be wrong. Construction. I usually go construction, security, power. So I don't see why we wouldn't do that now. Let's go construction. What am I doing? I'm wondering. That reminds me, I need to get some joy stuff up. Let's get apparently we have a short bow, according to the game. No, we don't. Okay, we don't. That's disappointing. Let's get a horseshoes pin. Just put that outside right there. And Dovier, you're not like hot or anything, are you? Slept on the ground, ate off the ground, feeling bad, disturbed sleep, wounded. You have tons of joy though. That's weird. Why do you have tons of joy? Meditative. Okay. Okay. Alright, and saying we need a meal source, which reminds me that we need our food prep table, as well as our little grill. So that's going to be, what is that? That's copper ore, steel ore and copper ore, wood planks and steel ore. Okay, so we have some copper up here. And apologies, it's going to be dark. I think I mentioned that I'll see if I can get that that little patch from Nine Finger that will help make it a little bit brighter for us YouTubesy folks, because YouTube does like to darken things up. It's just, the reason I left the darkness mod in is because it just looks so nice once you get all the lights up and stuff. It looks really nice at night. Let's go and get some copper coming in. That will help out quite a bit. Geo is building, making planks, mining, hauling things, building things. Geo's doing work. She's doing a good job. Oh, and I forgot to show you guys. Geo, I mentioned, she's an android. You can see she's an android right here. She's synthetic, and Dovier built her. Bam. That's what I meant by she took the credit card and just kind of went to town, maxed everything out. Full bionic, literally everything. And all organs are synthetic. She is, and like a proper android, you guys. Is that just like? She actually mines pretty quick, like that, just by herself. It's kind of scary. And Dovi, you're doing a good job of research. We're getting all that stuff done pretty quickly. I really want to crack this open, you guys. I really, really do. Are these capybara? I get distracted easily. Yes, they're capybara. What do they do? This one is 2 years old. 11 leather. And where's the meat? 50 meat. The largest natural rodent, the capybara, is well adapted for steaming jungle. Oh, you guys. Let's see. A 5-year-old male will give us 50 meat. Okay, so full grown, they give us 50 meat. We could totally do with capybara, you guys. They're herbivores, so we'd be able to like harvest all the berries around here for good times berries for them, if you will. This over here, we actually need to go ahead and set up as our prison. I usually forget to do this. I want to go ahead and do this just before we get any actual prisoners. I want to make sure we have this set up. We could also kill the capybara and use their leather to make us proper beds, which would probably be pretty solid of choice. The more I think about that, the more I like it. Furniture. We're actually going to get you guys something I don't usually get you right off the bat, but a table. We're going to go ahead and have a table and some little stools for you guys. It's going to get a little crowded in here, but that's... Yes. Why am I sleeping so much? The nature of the beast. I kind of want to hunt the capybara to show you guys the rifle. Do I do it? I think so. Seriously though, why am I sleeping so much? Do I have like sleeping sickness or something? I have a drugged rib. Does that make me sleep a lot? Wake up. Brain, dark environment. Why is my movement weakened? Is it because I have the drugged rib? Is that what it is? It says affects manipulation, moving efficiency 100%. Is that saying it affects it by 100%? No, it's only 5% off. This is weird. But I feel good. I feel good. Let's go up here. We're gonna hunt some capybara. I'm not gonna hunt them in the traditional sense. I'm gonna just tell myself to fire at them. But you'll see that this isn't a real sniper rifle. Let's go for this one. You guys saw that, right? You guys saw that, right? I paused it. You saw that little kind of AoE cone. That's what this gun is. It fires a charge, and then there's a short delay, and then it explodes in a little plus shape. Which is, it's not great, as you can see. He's moving, and he's not even moving very fast. But it does require an actual target, unfortunately. I can't just, like, target the ground, I don't think. No, I can't. Well, that's going to get 2 more. There we go. Thankfully, they're at least friendly. Let's go ahead and unforbid these, and then I'll go ahead and just set the other ones to get hunted. They'll get finished off. I know I said we would tame them, but can I... No. I know I said we would tame them. I lied. I lied. That actually really damaged that corpse. Oh my goodness. That burns them too. That's kind of crazy. So now we have a table. We have some chairs. Let's go ahead and get another torch in here because it's a little dark, and I apologize for that. We'll need some more wood soon. I think it might not be a bad idea to plant some trees down here. It's not a great hauling distance, but I feel like you're going to kill yourself like this. I feel like that's not the smartest life decision you could be making right now, midnight. I'm going to let it play. I'm just going to let it play. Whatever. It's okay. It's alright. It's alright. Maybe. I don't know. 3. We're 1 concrete short of putting a concrete floor right here. So I don't have to see that little bit of dirt. Oh my goodness, you guys. Oh my goodness. The marshy soil. Well, we have potatoes growing. I think maybe I should research agriculture. That way we can get some more stuff. Let's go ahead and add a bill for butcher creature. I'm going to do it forevers. I'm not sure if I'm going to do... What? I can butcher a hauling bot? I'm not sure if I'm going to do what I was doing, or what I am doing in Vanilla RimWorld, where I'm just butchering all humanoid corpses for the meat, and then feeding that to animals, and then selling the human leather and any excess meat. I'm not sure if I'm going to do that yet. Simple salad. We'll put that under butchering, I guess. No, we'll put it above. Just want 3 of them. That way they get eated. Simple salad. Sounds reasonable. No hay. You can actually make them eat out of hay. Or eat a salad made out of hay. I wonder if that actually affects them negatively. Kind of like they don't like eating human flesh, then they don't like eating... Actually just gonna do it forever right now for our meat. They don't like eating human flesh, and they don't like eating hay, perhaps. I would imagine. I would imagine. Alright, so we're getting some capybara leather coming in, which is gonna be good stuff. I'm going to go ahead and get agriculture so we can diversify our crops. Plus Endovia is kind of just cranking through it at this point. This one needs hunted. We do need a bed now. And we could start working on rooms. I think we'll wait and we'll plan out some rooms in a little bit. I still want to crack this open. Maybe next episode we'll crack that open. Let's go furniture. And a capybara bed. It takes 10 capybara leather, so we have plenty. So I think we'll actually just go ahead and do this. I know we need beds. I know. Baby, I know. Go ahead and get beds. Geo's getting to work. I feel like she like skips. Yeah, like that. She's just like, go. Go. Where did she go? No, Geo. You need to finish what you start. Geo's so silly. Let's go ahead and plant some trees. What are these? Pine trees. Is that weird? Having a pine tree in a jungle? I feel like it might be a little bit weird. How much wood do we have? We actually have a decent amount of wood right now. I don't know. There you go, Geo. There you go, Geo. She's finally getting to sleep. And Dovier can't do it at all. That's fine. And Dovier likes it out here. Actually, he's jealous. Actually, no one has a more impressive bedroom. That's a barracks. And I was also informed that they always get a shared bedroom debuff if there is another bed in there, regardless of whether or not it is getting used. I need materials. Geo needs to make materials. Geo is having a comfy sleep. It's a normal quality bed. That's good. Makes me a little happy. Hopefully the other ones are going to be good quality as well. We're getting some jerky made. We have a good amount of capybara meat. I'm glad we did this. That way we could get the leather coming in for the beds. We have a good amount of copper ore, a good amount of steel ore, just kind of sitting there hanging out, ready to go, waiting to go. We'll probably have agriculture soon, and we'll go ahead and plant a few more fields of something. And beavers! Excellent. Excellent. I don't know what they're going to be doing, but excellent. They're not going to... There's nothing out there for them to eat, basically. I'm going to cancel that, I guess. Geo, I know you're busy, but can you come? Yeah, there you go. I feel like with that she would actually be able to hunt. Good quality and shoddy quality. Ooh. Ooh. I'm going to go ahead and give that to Endovier. And I'm going to give the lady the good bed, and I'm going to take the normal bed. I want to see if that actually makes Endovier grumps. It doesn't seem like it. Finish agriculture. Excellent. So let's go ahead and get security. We can get a turret up in case we need it. And let's see what else we can plant now. Let's get this guy going. Get this guy going. Nope, don't you plant those potatoes. Don't you plant those potatoes. Alright, cool. Let's get some corn going in one of these. And then in this other one we'll get maybe some berries. Blueberries could be good. Watermelon sounds delicious. Let's go ahead and start with blueberries. And then once one of these corn crops or potato crops finishes, we will switch it out for something else. Corn is going to take a while, but it will give us a very nice yield. Blueberries, they're pretty good. I'm not a huge blueberry fan, honestly, in real life. I don't know. They're okay. They're fine. They're decent in pancakes if you get some nice fresh blueberries. Not necessarily the dried ones. I mean, they're okay. I think I would much rather have like a banana walnut pancake over a blueberry pancake, or even a chocolate chip pancake. Chocolate chip pancakes are a childhood favorite of mine, honestly. Geo is cold and needs stuff to do. Geo, are you wearing pants? You are. Oh, and a mad animal. A mega slug has gone grumps all the way on the other side of the map. We'll be okay. Geo's got this. Geo's gone inside. Geo's back outside. There's a puppy sleeping on top of the corn, and I approve of this message. I approve of this message. Well, I kind of need a screenshot. Where's that mega slug? He's coming. I kind of need a screenshot for my thumbnail. So, I don't know. I was thinking I'd just do it like screenshot of the colony every time. But we could have an epic fight between Geo and this mega slug. I don't even know if it's still going to be angry by the time it gets here. What does a check mark mean? Does that mean I'm okay? That mood bonus from sowing those plants. I didn't need that drug rib, you guys. I did give myself a few bionics. The hand and the eye. And Endovier has a bitten off nose, apparently. As well as a bionic ear and a bionic eye. Oh. Is the slug coming? The slug gave up, guys. Security is finished. It's good. Let's go ahead and get we'll get specialized man turrets, followed by craft. No, followed by power, followed by communications. I think. Actually, no. Let's go for communications first. We don't need power to do local trades, so we will go for that right off the bat. The Dr. Seuss stuff, it keeps on coming in. It'll also take me a little bit of time to get used to this new interface. I played with it a little bit during a stream, but I'm still not quite used to it. I do like it better, though. Not necessarily this sort of layout. I mean, I'm fine with it, I guess. And Dovier's talking is down to 50% because his nose was bitten off, which is terrible because he's the traitor. Diplomatic gift impact. See, no, I want social chat impact. He still has a bonus. Trade price improvement is getting about 7.5%. Alright, well. Unfortunately, we don't have any prisoners coming in. That's a tarantula. Can we tame the tarantula? Handling skill of 8, low DPS. Of course. Of course. Whatever happened to the beavers? Like, did they just leave because they realized that they can't swim? Is this them? No, that's capybara. I guess the beavers just left. There's some hedgehogs. Those are cute. They're not very useful, but they're cute. I know for a fact there is a super large hedgehog somewhere. Is that a chinchilla? Oh my. It is. It is a chinchilla. That's tempting. It's tempting. Alright, well, you know what? I think what I'm gonna do is open this wall and then end the episode. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. Scary. Very scary. And also interesting. What we can do is we can have Endovier right here. He can lean around the corner and stun whoever comes through. Geo can be right here and stab whoever comes out. And then I don't know. Maybe we just leave it for right now. We'll leave him. We'll think about it. We'll leave him for right now. We'll think about it. How about that? She's going to sweep that up. Excellent. Excellent. Well, we have some food planted. Potatoes will be grown eventually at some point. We have plenty of survival meals, plenty of jerky. We have lots of animals that we can hunt. We have a decent amount of resources just kind of hanging out, ready to go, waiting to go. In fact, we can even start building some stuff. We need to build a crafting room. That's what we're going to work on in the next episode. A crafting room. Maybe... I mean, this would be a great crafting room. So I think in the next episode, we're going to try to take all these guys out and then use this as the crafting room. I like it. I really like it. So yeah, that's going to wrap this one up. Again, guys, welcome to Modded 12. It's been about a week, but we're back. We're ready to go. Let's go ahead and get communications going. We're trucking through this research in Endovier. Endovier's like, guys, it's like I've done this before. Anyways, that's going to wrap this one up. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed the video, and as always, thanks for watching, and have a good one.